Hey, what's up guys, I'm Liam, and in today's video, I will be showing you guys my most favorite and most interesting phones. This will be ranging from smartphones to feature phones. So, let's get started. Starting off, we have my iPhone 2G. Now, I know this phone is in rough condition, but hey, it's an iPhone 2G. If you did not know, this is the first generation iPhone, and these go for a lot of money. Even in this condition, mine will go for around $70 to $80, and I got it less than a year ago for only $30. So, that's what I mean by valuable. Now, ones that are in better condition than mine will go for around maybe $500 to $1,000 and even more. So, yeah. Anyways, speaking of first generation, we have my HTC G1. Now, this is a first generation Android phone, and I have two, as you can see. Both work, and this is the one with the battery, since only one of mine has the battery, but mine is running Android 1. So, yeah. Now, these are pretty interesting because, like I said before, they are the first generation Android phones. So these are the first Android phones to come out. So, yeah. Next up, we have my LG K10. Now, this is one of my favorite phones just because of how it looks. It has a very nice look to it. I don't know. I love the look, and I also love how it feels. And overall, it's just a really nice device. It runs Android 7, and there's nothing else really to say about it other than that. It's just pretty nice. Next up, we have my Samsung Galaxy S Vibrant. Now, this is a first generation Galaxy S device. It's only one of the variations. They made a bunch of variations of this phone, but I only have the Fascinate version and the Continuum version. But yeah, this one is overall in really good condition, and yeah, there's nothing else to say about it. It runs Android 2, mine's on T-Mobile, and yeah, this one's really interesting because it's just, you know, first generation Galaxy S device, so yeah, that's all I have to say about it. Anyways, next up is a very interesting device. Now, this is a Kindle Fire HD6. This is my old tablet, and when I could not control my rage against games and stuff, I punched it. And yeah, this happened. Now, luckily, and this is why it's interesting, it still works. And when I say it still works, I mean it works totally fine. As in, the touchscreen works, the cameras work, both of them, volume works, and everything else works. Plus, this was the very first device in my phone collection, so that's pretty cool that I still even have it. Anyways, next up we have the Samsung Double Time. Now, this is literally one of my favorite Samsung phones ever made, just because of how it looks and how it is. I don't know, I just think it's pretty cool. So, as you can see, it has one screen on the front and flips open to reveal not only a QWERTY keyboard, but also another screen. So, yeah. Anyways, this one also has juice in it and works totally fine. So, what makes this interesting? Well, the fact that it has two screens, which are both touchscreen. So, yeah. Anyways, next up we have the ZTE Majesty Pro. Now, this is just some cheap old track phone that I got for $30. But you might be asking, why is this interesting? I'm going to tell you. This was the very first phone that I unboxed, which was brand new. So, I think that's pretty cool. And as a matter of fact, this is the only phone that I have unboxed which was brand new. So, yeah, this one runs Android 6, and overall, a decent phone. So, yeah. Anyways, next up we have an iPhone 4. Now this is just a regular iPhone 4 on 7.1.2. So you might be asking, well, why is this so special? Well, this was the very first phone that I jailbroke, so that's what makes it special. I have a bunch of different little tweaks. The icons are changed, the movement of the home screen is changed, and stuff like that. It can dual boot iOS 6, and yeah, that's all I gotta say about that one. Next up, we have a regular 4S on iOS 9.3.5, which is the latest firmware that this phone can handle. Now, you might be asking, why is this one so important? Well, this was my very first iPhone, so it's kind of cool that I still have it, let alone still have it in this exact condition. And as a matter of fact, it's in even better condition than before because I swapped the back with the other 4S before I destroyed it. So, yeah. Next up, we have the Motorola i95CL. Now, this one's so special because, well, look at it. It's so thick. It's even thicker than this freaking bar phone right here. And that's kind of sad. Another thing to note about this phone is that it says color display on the front, because it has a color display. Now, this display reminds me of a display on a Game Boy Advance, I would say. It's one of those backlit screens, except on the Advance it wasn't. But it's overall just a really cool little phone. Really thick, honestly. But, yeah, it's, I guess, one of the first color display travel phones, I guess you would call them. I don't even know. Anyways, next up is this Nokia right here. I don't remember what this is, and I honestly don't feel like taking off the back, but it works, and what makes this one so special to me is how the keyboard changes colors, as you can see right here. As you can see, it changes to a bunch of colors, and it has an almost all metal body, so yeah, it's just overall a very nice looking Nokia. Has a very nice camera, and yeah, that's all I gotta say about it. Next up, we have this LG, I don't remember what it's called, but it is really cool, and this is why. Because it slides out like that. I don't know, it's just a very different form of a phone. Now, I know mine's broken right here, it's missing the headphone cover, and it's also missing a button right there, but hey, it works, and that's all that matters. And it works totally fine. It's really, really cool. I don't know. I like it. It's gonna make a really annoying tune, by the way. So, haha. I don't know why I said haha, but whatever. Anyways, yeah, it's just overall a really cool phone. So, on to the last and final phone, the Samsung Elias 2. Now, this phone is just really cool to me. I don't know, I love it, alright? So, it not only flips up, but it also flips out sideways like that. And that's not even the only coolest thing that this phone has. But as you can see, just watch when it turns on. Watch the keyboard, alright? Did you see that? This keyboard is made out of electronic ink. Or at least the inside of it is. I don't know how to explain it, but it's really cool. So, it looks like this when flipped upwards. Flipped open upwards, sorry. And when it's flipped open sideways, it looks like this, and it brings out a full QWERTY keyboard. So that's really, really cool. I really like it. Also, if you want to see the change again, look. So, yeah. Anyways, that is going to be it for my most favorite and most interesting phones. So, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in the next video. Peace out. Let it go, make my body go.
always high.